So apparently I'm just gonna have to make these videos because I'm too damn lazy to type and post them on YouTube and just link it to my blog because the videos end up being too long to put on there and I'm way too fucking lazy to try to edit them. And soundtrack brought to you by Backstreet Boys, who are back. Which, don't judge, may have been at Warped Tour yesterday. The last official full US Vans Warped Tour. But I'm a band girl. And I love the NSYNC and love the Backstreet Boys. Spice Girls, come on now. And there's a kitty that's come to visit. Come here. Oh, there she is. Say hi to Rogue, everybody. Alright, my love. So just put her in her cat tree. So I've been Rogue. Come on, get down. This is what happens. I can't. This cat. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do this together today. Yeah, she has 2 different color eyes. I don't know why. I'm not gonna ask. So, I've been super depressed lately, to the point where I make plans and I don't follow through with them. I have today off, the day after Warped Tour, so I can rest. I'm supposed to be going out, and I canceled. Because I don't have the energy to go anywhere or do anything. And not because I'm tired, because I'm old as fuck and went to Warped Tour. No, it's because I don't want to be social. I don't have the desire to be social at all. I legit just want to sit and do absolutely nothing. I talked to someone about getting my master's, and it's going to take fucking forever. 700 collective hours of practicum and internships. I don't know if I have to set them up. I emailed the guy over a week ago. I haven't heard from him. On top of that, there will be 2 5-week stays, or 2 5-day period stays in New Hampshire for the clinical or whatever. How I'm gonna fucking manage doing that while working to pay for my apartment, I don't know. Either I do that and take the clinical psych, or I cheap out and take the regular master's in psych, which isn't really what I want to do. Either way, I feel like I'm fucked. I care about someone very much that doesn't feel the same way. He's made it clear. He's told me over and over and over, and I don't listen. And I still keep up what we have, and I'm an idiot. I have someone who loves me very dearly and wants to be with me for the rest of his life. And yet, I'm essentially ruining that, because why not? Self-sabotage over here, folks. I don't know, dude. I feel done. I feel done. I've gained a significant amount of weight in the past couple months from just eating and not exercising. I bought and built an elliptical. That fucking thing, you see, just random black thing. My room is a pigsty. What is new? Bought it. I use it, but I don't use it like I really should. I've been very lazy about it. I don't know. I know I need to reach out and tell someone I'm not okay, but I kind of feel like, what's the point, too, you know? Like, okay, this girl's going to school for psychology to help people with PTSD and depression, and cat! Stay. I don't know. She probably can tell that I'm friggin' depressed as shit. But maybe that's my biggest fear, is I don't want to reach out and ask for help, to have it thrown in my face later on when I want to become a psychologist. People be like, well, you're dealing with this shit, you can't deal with it yourself. So how does it stand you can help other people? You know? I don't know. And I honestly feel like I have no one to talk to about this. No one's gonna understand. They all say they do, but they don't. And literally, in the past, like, month worth of time, there were 2 people that passed away in my life. My Nana, Jean McAveen, who I think I mentioned in the last video, I don't really remember. And then my sister's real father, Edward Mason. And I feel kind of bad. I did have my cry about it. And yet, a large part of me is kind of thankful he's gone, because all I can remember are the bad things. Him hitting my mother, having her cornered in the pantry at Matson Ave when I was a child, hitting her and screaming at her and being a horrible, horrible person. My mother says I was his life when I was a baby and when I was younger, and then in high school, I meant nothing to him. Supposedly, he asked my sister about me on his deathbed, but, you know, God rest his soul, I'm very sorry for my sister. My mother, if she feels upset about it, for my Aunt Diane, that was her brother. Other than that, I don't really care. No, the movie Justin Bieber, guys, sorry. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't get to go on vacation this year, so that's affected me in a way more than I had hoped. I didn't go last year, so what did it matter? But, I don't know. I mean, what do I do? What do I do other than keep making these blogs venting and keeping everything else to myself? I mean, I really don't know what else to do. I used to cut, in case none of you knew that. I used to cut all the time when I was in high school. I stopped around the age of 23 or so. Started in middle school. Or possibly even 6th grade. I used to, like, rub the eraser on the desk and then burn myself with it. So that's where that started. I haven't done it in many years. So 6 years? 6 years and 29? Almost 7? Trying very hard not to start again. And before you all think that it's just a cry for help, it honestly, imagine being a balloon so full of air you're about to pop. You really can't, like, you're just gonna pop. There's no coming to it. Cutting off of that small adrenaline rush to give you the control over doing something, about something in your life, and you have nothing else that you can control, and let some of that air out, and that's what it was for me. I'm not going to go back to it. I am fighting it tooth and nail. I have an appointment with a therapist August 1st. I don't even know if I'm working that day. Probably check. Regardless, I will be going to it, and I will be asking for help. So I guess that's the number one thing in this video, is if you feel that bad about yourself and about your life, like I do right now, ask for help. Reach out to family, friends, a therapist, a professional, your PCP, whatever. Don't take matters into your own hands, because trust me, it doesn't work. I have scars on my body for the rest of my life that I can't do anything about. I got tattoo over one of them. Someone still noticed it at my former work and called me out on it in front of everybody, so that was fun. I'm not necessarily ashamed of them because it tells a story, but at Warped Tour, I'm seeing these people with fresh cuts on their body, and it broke my heart. Broke my heart, because I wanted to just reach out and hug them. Inappropriate, but hey. You can't, I mean, God only knows what they're going through. Don't judge someone for their scars or for their fresh cuts. If it's a friend, ask them if they're okay. Do not attack them. It's not worth it. You're going to make it worse. That's what you're going to do. So, I have work bright and early tomorrow. Probably should see if I'm opening. I have no idea. I don't know. I think that's just like my anthem lately is I don't know. I don't know about my own life. I don't know about school. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I'm in school, yes. Am I going to be able to finish it and do what I want? I don't know. I have until May. No, I have until mid-April to figure out what the hell I'm doing, which master's program I'm going to take. I don't know. So if you guys have suggestions, or if you are feeling down and need someone to talk to, shoot me a message, shoot me a comment. I'll reach out to you. Toss me your Twitter handle, Instagram, Facebook, something. It doesn't really matter. I'll talk to you. I find it way easier for me to deal with other people and their issues and their concerns than my own, and in a way that keeps my focus off my own, which I know isn't really healthy, but it still helps. So, message me, and we'll go from there.